What's going on, everyone? Casey here, Virginia Gameday, checking in after probably the best win of the season against Miami last night. Huge dub. Virginia 71, Miami 58. Second win in a row. That's like been the bugaboo this season. We can't get two dubs in a row, but finally we got them. It's the first time we won two in a row since picking up that back-to-back to start the new year at Syracuse, at Clemson. So, man, I don't think we can be happy right now. This is probably the best the fan base has felt the entire season. It seemed like everything clicked last night. 71-58. It should have been worse, though. The bench got in there at the last minute and change, and it was pretty yikes. To be honest, 8-0 run by Miami to end the game, but it was all garbage time. Virginia won the game handily, and it's a big move, man. It's a big move, and it sets us up moving forward. Quick turnaround, heading to Duke on Monday. Duke rolled North Carolina, right after our game. So I can take some silver linings from that and say maybe they'll be looking past Virginia. Maybe they didn't pay attention to us whooping Miami's ass, and Virginia might be able to come in there and steal one. Plus, we're playing the best we played all season. I mean, take out besides that Providence win earlier in the year. That's the best we played all season. So Miami, for those who don't know, already beat Duke, beat Wake Forest, beat NC State, beat North Carolina. So Miami beat all the teams that we lost to. So that's an encouraging sign. Virginia moved up a ton in the Ken Palm rankings from 92 all the way up to 83. So that's big. When Duke will be up in the 60s again. So pretty exciting. The guys from Locker Room Access were kind enough to have me on the pregame show yesterday. So if you saw me over there, thanks for checking in. Really, really good time with those boys. So happy to do that. This is a big confidence builder. This Virginia win. Beat Duke at least one of the two times that they play them. I think we could be creeping back towards respectability, NC tournament bubble life, because the rest of the games is Georgia Tech, arguably the worst team in the league. Louisville, they keep getting worse. Florida State had a little rise, but then they seem to have fallen apart again. Miami again, Virginia Tech. So there's a path. There's definitely a path. I've watched Miami play a lot this year. And they did not look nearly as crisp as they normally did. I don't know if it's that long flight coming from all the way up from Coral Gables to Charlottesville that did it, but they were it looks like they were almost moving in slow motion, or they took Virginia lightly. I don't know, but it was great. The Virginia crowd also, I know it's been spoken about a lot. Tony was asked about it in his post-game press conference, and he mentioned the increased, the concessions opening again, and that maybe had 5% to do with it, but it was just a really good opponent coming in on a Saturday, and the place was rocking. And Virginia supplied the steak, man. Virginia supplied the steak. They played well, and they had all these impact plays that got the crowd going crazy. I mean, I can count multiple alley-oops. Armaan Franklin hits a buzzer beater to put them up 9 points against, a top 3 team in the league. From our perspective, we've been basically struggling all year against good teams. And the crowd was turned up. Huge win. The boys walking off the court after the game, Armaan, Kihei, one at a time. I talked about that after the Louisville game, one at a time. And, since they've kind of developed that mindset after getting ran off the court in NC State, we're 3-1, 3-1 with Duke on the schedule. So very exciting. Armaan, speaking of, 22-point performance. It was like the coming out party for Armaan Franklin. The message boards were lighting up. Social media, it's been all everyone can talk about. I saw he had his hair up for the game, in a little bun there. And I think they should. I'm sure he will keep it because he had such a solid game. 22 points, 3 of 8 from behind the line, 4 dimes and 4 steals. He was Dougie Fresh mentioned it in the Locker Room Access post game. He was cheating the pack line a little bit, and getting them backside tips and stuff like that. He looked really comfortable yesterday in his game, and it's great to see. The more it's just like anything. The more you're in something, the more comfortable you are. At my job, some people are just starting work right now, and you can see it on their face, kind of just like asking every single thing they do, asking a question. But after a certain amount of time, they don't have to ask us anymore. They've been here for a while. They've seen multiple situations, and it's just like basketball. Kihei Clark, 11 points, 3 of 5 from 3-point line, 3 dimes, 3 steals. Kihei just looked so loose. He was playing so loose and easy. He shot the ball well. Fakes, getting to the second level, finding guys. Really inspiring game from Kihei Clark. So 11 points, 37 minutes. He led the team in minutes. Great to see that. Jaden Gardner. It was like Jaden Gardner had 12. It was like we mentioned it maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago when all the guys can click at one time. It's like this is what happens when all the guys click at one time. When everyone's having a good game, this was what you get. And it's so much easier for this Virginia basketball, any Virginia basketball team, basically any basketball team, so much easier when you're hitting shots. Virginia was 8 of 15 from the 3-point line and shot 63% from the twos. I don't know if you know this, but there was only 3 free throws in the entire game. And Miami didn't shoot any. Virginia only shot 3. So that's a little side note for you. But when you're shooting, it makes everything a whole lot easier. Jaden Gardner, 12 points, 6 of 9 from twos, 7 boards. Another part of the game we dominated. We won 24-19 in the rebounding battle. So, got tons of offensive boards, tip backs, tip outs, second chance opportunities. There was that great play where Armand shot the 3 from the corner and the ball bounced back and Poppy tipped it and Armand followed a shot and got it. Worked the ball around. Boom, boom, boom. Kihei 3. Oh my God, I was at B-Dubs going crazy, banging on the table. Reese, the trigger man, 9 points, 10 dimes. This is coming off a game with 7 dimes. Then he had 11 against Louisville. He's really finding himself. Reese had 2 steals, the ACC leader there, 2 steals. 3 of 5 from 2, 1 of 1 from 3s. Poppy, I mean, if you're a Virginia basketball fan, it's like he was going to win the most improved award if there is one. It seems like his hands are getting softer. It seems like he's developed more than anyone since the beginning of the season, since last year. He gets the ball in the post and he's no longer like a clumsy dude. Now he's like, some of his shots can still be clumsy, but has intent when he gets the ball. Make good decisions out of the post. He played 23 minutes yesterday, 8 points, perfect 4 of 4. Our big guys, 39 minutes combined, 14 points combined, perfect 7 of 7 field goals combined, and 9 boards. That's all you can ask for. So Poppy, 8 points, 4 of 4. Caden off the bench, 6 points, 3 of 3. Our big guys really did their thing. Cody, I didn't going into the game, and I mentioned this in the Locker Room Access pregame show. Miami's not a good matchup for Cody. They play positionless basketball. They're a quick team. They get out. It didn't seem like it was a good matchup for Cody. He only played 11 minutes. I had predicted 14, and our starting 5 just played really well. So that helped that prediction out. So Tony kept it to 7-man. He's leaned more that way lately, keeping things tighter. He mentioned it in the post game, 7-man rotation. He's finding those guys, and I find it so interesting how he does that. How like he always plays, like 10 guys in the beginning, and then non-conference games, and then even a little bit in an ACC schedule, and then you start winning. You find your groove, and this is the group. It's like playoff baseball and playoff basketball. It's like you have your 9, you have your 5, you have your 7. We had 13 turnovers. Miami also had 13 turnovers. It seemed like we forced a lot more. Where we did win was on those 50-50 balls and hustle plays. I mentioned that Armand, tip out from Poppy before on the missed corner 3. Huge play, big momentum changer, gets the crowd going. Huge to see them, really locked in, engaged. So in the net, this didn't really move us up at all. We're still 95th in the net. I feel like it should have been a quad 1 win, but it wasn't. It was a quad 2 win. So we're currently 2-4 in quad 1, 3-3 in quad 2, 2-2 in quad 3, and 7-0 in quad 4. Man, Pittsburgh was a quad 3, and then it fell down to a quad 4. So we just need the ACC to, help us out here, because Duke away is a quad 1, Virginia Tech away is a quad 1, Miami away is a quad 1, Duke home is a quad 1. So we got some opportunities. We got to get some more of those Q1 victories, but at least Ken Palm recognized the game, bumped us up to 83. Great to see. This game is going to, change people's perceptions of Virginia this year. They've seen some of the struggles. They've seen us losing to to Navy, seen us losing to JMU, seen us getting smoked by NC State, beating Miami, who's got all the respect in the world this year because they're experienced, they're well coached, and they've got good wins. It definitely turns some heads. Duke on Monday at 7:00 on ESPN. Don't forget that after the game, ACC Network, the tournament documentary, the first 2 parts. This is every Monday, 2 parts, 9:00, 10:00, from February 7th to March 7th. It's documenting the ACC tournament in great detail, 10 parts, 10 hours. It's awesome. It's going to be ACC Network's biggest production. There's tons of Virginia love in there. So keep your eyes peeled. Make sure to watch it. So after we see Virginia upset Duke at home, fly over to ACC Network and jump in on a little history lesson. Duke is projected to win by 13 per Ken Palm. I think it's going to be the upset of the year. We're playing good. Our guys are feeling themselves. Armand's going to wear his hair up. Kihei's going to be playing loose and easy. Jaden's going to be bullying dudes around. Our big guys are not going to miss a shot like they did against Miami. I can see it now. All right. Thanks for checking us out, listening always at Virginia Gameday, Virginia.com, Virginia Gameday on YouTube. Go Hoos.